what happens to your data if the cloud service providers like AWS, GCP, Azure, Huawei, etc. pull out of your country? It becomes a matter of national security because they have access to your military data, they have access to your health care data, they have access to your education data, they have access to your citizens' ID data, etc. And you don't even know where most of this data live. Forget about the English of GovCloud. It's not really what you think. They also have a blood clause. And if you want to migrate, it's not going to be so easy for you to migrate. Second thing is most of your enterprise organization, your banks and financial institutions, including the central banks, Consult, McKinsey, Accenture, Gartner, and the Big Fours. And in this process, they exchange intellectual properties. What this means is that they have a lot of data about your country that you don't even know they have, and they also have some expensive blood clauses too within their own contract. What this means is that for anyone who do not know right now, AI is where internet was in 1996. It's still in the fresh phase. In fact, we have not started scratching the surface yet. But if you pay attention to it, we've always had media war. In the age of AI, robotics, and automation, the war is going to be a data war. What this means is that every country should have their own sovereign AI. I mean, AI that is trained and there's inference within infrastructure within your home countries. I mean, you're building your own AI factory within your home country. You're providing the infrastructure, you're providing your energy, you're providing your water and every capacity, whatever it takes to make your own work. It's not really about independence, but it's about having the ability to control your own data. It's about having the ability to be in charge based on your own data management ethics and data transportation ethics, etc. Now, what this means for most countries, especially in emerging markets and most countries in the global south, they're not going to be able to afford to build it. For some small countries in Europe, like the Romania, Bulgaria, because of the European Union, they're going to be fine. India is also building their own. But then for the other emerging market, one of the things to do, like within Africa for sure, only South Africa has the capacity to build an AI factory. Nigeria, Egypt, Ethiopia, Kenya, Ghana, etc. They don't have the capacity, except they go for some huge bonds, which of course I don't know if they're ready for it. But then if they leverage like their treaty organizations like the ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States, EAC, East African communities, and the rest of those treaty organizations, they're going to be able to pull this up. But then no one can afford to leave out their data to anyone right now. But then we are also going to have infrastructure problems, which is of course power supply and water. I'll talk about that later, but then this is a matter of national emergency and security because the wars in this AI age are going to be fought on data.